Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Rebecca, the Lifejoy coach and author, and I help brave people transform the burnt out areas of their life into some balance and some blessings. I help people find their joy, navigate life, and overcome as much as possible their challenges and hurdles. I talk a lot about wisdom, courage, and finding the treasure within you. And I love the word treasure. And my great treasured friend, Carol Barwick, asked me to say something about treasure. And this morning I'm recording videos for my YouTube channel, and go and check out Carol, please, with Raise and all the wonderful work she does, but I'll put this on YouTube as well. I love the word treasure for several reasons. First of all, when I was a very little girl, my lovely mummy called me her treasure. And I cannot tell you how precious that was to me then and is now. So imagine telling a tiny child that they are the treasure and that there's your treasure. Now, in some ways, many of us are tall, grown-up little children, aren't we? Some of us just grow taller, we don't grow up, but we grow older. But think about growing up, knowing you're the treasure. And whatever knocks and difficulties life has presented us with, and some of those have been very significant, is that you're still the treasure. You're still valuable. Your presence is the gift, not your productivity. And the thing that strikes me so much about the treasure is that if you're the treasure, so is the person next to you and the person next to you. They may have just lost sight of that. And a lot of suffering in this world is because we've forgotten that we are fearfully and wonderfully made and that we are knitted together in our mother's womb, as Psalm 139 tells us. So if you think about that, the treasure, from teeny tiny babies to very elderly people and everything in between, that the light within us is greater than the darkness around us. And that's why I love the word treasure. And I often find myself saying, hello, my treasure, to people, especially the people I really love in this world. And here's the thing, if people knew how valuable they were, if they remembered their own goodness, if they saw their own capability, if they understood the depth of the courage that they display and they don't even know they're displaying it, I think we'd have a calmer world, and we'd certainly have some happier minds. So the word treasure to me means everything. And I come back to it time and time again, because treasure is a thing of our hearts, minds and souls. It isn't a thing of stuff. Treasure is our contribution. It is our compassion. It is our constructive help. And it's very rarely about consumerism. So I hope you find the treasure in you, the treasure in those whom you love, the treasure in those who you will bump into and you hardly ever speak to, but you say hello briefly, the strangers who are polite and kind to you, the person you step out to be pleasant to, and the people who challenge us most perhaps are going to unlock some treasure in us with a big lesson, a wise boundary, an ability to defend ourselves, an ability to protect our energy. There's treasure in all things, and I hope you have an abundance of it, my friends. Take care, God bless, be safe.